Today, I'm joined with a very special guest. Her name is Jannah. Jannah's been an instrumental part of our Mighty Transformation program with her own transformation, but also helping others join the program and do wonderful things for themselves. So I wanted to bring Jannah here on our call today to talk about her experience and how she's also inspired many others. So thank you so much, Jana, for being here.
I'm happy to be here.
So for those of you, us or those who are watching who don't know you, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, where you are, where you're from, your profession?
Okay, so I'm Jannah Singson from Vigan Sur. I'm a lawyer and currently I serve as the executive assistant of the governor in our province. I also own a business. So yeah.
Jana's, yeah, very, very busy and has a lot of responsibilities, and she's doing so well for herself. Jana, just curious for you, before doing the program or finding me, can you tell us, I guess, what state you were in or what you were feeling, things that you may have been struggling with in the past?
Yeah, so before I joined the program, I think I've hit the weight um 68 to 72, something like that, because I struggled a lot with stress eating. So eating chips was kind of my go-to. It was my coping mechanism. Like
Right.
when I'm happy, when I'm sad, when I'm stressed out, I just eat chips. Even if I just had dinner and then I get stressed out over something, I just eat chips. So it really became um a habit, like a really bad habit, and I didn't even realize that I was doing it. So it was almost automatic. Even if I'm full, I just eat chips. So I also went through, cycles of crash dieting. I
Okay.
even tried what was it called? Herbalife. Have you heard of
Oh,
Herbalife,
yes,
that
yes,
program?
yes.
Yeah, and I was so young back then. I tried that and I think they um it was a calorie deficit also, but it was only 1,000 calories. So
Ooh,
I got dizzy. It was really hard because you're restricted with food. So I wasn't able to finish the program. So that was my cycle. I go through crash dieting, I exercise, lose weight for a while, like up to a kilo or two, and then I go back to my weight or even more because I get deprived of food.
right.
So when a few of my relatives got sick, that really woke me up. So I knew that, it's my unhealthy eating habits has been really bothering me for a long time, and I knew that I had to change something. So one time, I tried to eat healthy again. So I posted a photo of a salad.
Okay.
I just posted it on my Instagram story, and then Manang Jelena saw it, my cousin. She was the one who introduced me to Mighty Transformation program. And then she just told me about the program. Now you should try Mighty Transformation. It has no restrictions, something like that. I couldn't remember what she said. And at that time, I wasn't really thinking. Like, I'm not sure if I believe what she said, but parang um I just tried. So I contacted you, you explained the program a little bit, and then you said no restrictions, and I knew that I don't want to be restricted with food because I really love food. I love traveling,
Right.
like trying out different food. I love chips, something like that. So yeah, I just tried, and then I got really shocked that you can eat a lot while losing weight, because that's kind of the misconception, eh. Like when you want to lose weight, you think you have to eat less,
Right.
but you don't. You just have to eat right. So I really enjoyed the program because it was focused on the mindset, the awareness, the psychology behind your habits, psychology with food, why we eat the way we do, and how our, environment and emotions shape that. So, yeah, I'm really, really happy because the program is not, about restriction. It's more of understanding yourself. It helps you, it helps you fix your relationship with food. It teaches you how to build new habits, new healthy habits, and while unlearning the old ones. That's the kind of the hard part, unlearning the old bad habits.
Yes, yes. Wow, that was
Yeah.
very well summarized. And it's you're right, because I know people come to you also asking, and when you try to explain it, maybe they don't understand what we do. So that's why I think having this conversation with you is incredibly helpful, because a lot of people have these misconceptions that, oh, it's another diet. What am I gonna have to do? Do I have to buy a product? Do I have to cut out rice? Do I have to cut out
Yes.
carbs, restrict, go to the gym, right? So many misconceptions, and a lot of these other ways can work. But as you mentioned earlier in the call, that it's not sustainable. You'll cycle, and sometimes you'll even gain the weight back. Whereas what we try to do is no restrictions, right? You still were able to eat what you love, but you learn what are the right portions, and of course, what are the right foods you can add into your way of eating. So for me, I didn't want to take away things or restrict, but educate everyone how to add the right foods. Because when you know what the right foods to add, you could still eat a lot of food, right? I think
Yes.
that's what's mind blowing for a lot of people is like, wow, I can actually eat all this food and still lose weight and not feel hungry, right? I think that's key. We don't want anyone to feel hungry on the program, because if you're feeling hungry, then it's not going to be sustainable, right?
Yeah, this program is honestly transformative. I get why it's called Mighty Transformation. It's really a transformation. And I also learned how to eat mindfully and to nourish my body without instead of punishing it. Because
Right.
that's what we tend to do when we indulge, we tend to punish ourselves. Like we work out a lot or restrict yourself from eating what you like. Right. So, yeah, I learned how to nourish my body, and enjoy I started enjoying food again without the guilt.
Yes.
So, during the program, did you notice that I was traveling a lot?
Yes.
And then during my travels, I don't restrict myself because, that's my life. Like I work, 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 and then I travel, and then I work, 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 I travel. That's what I do. So when I travel, I just enjoy all the food that I want because I know how to bounce back from it.
Exactly. And I think that's another misconception that a lot of people have is two things here that you mentioned with the exercise. So, if people don't know, exercise is actually not mandatory on our program to lose weight. We still use exercise for health if you want to, but what people often think is if I eat something, then I have to go to the gym, run it off, and burn it off. And we know that's not really efficient. And it's a toxic relationship you're doing with food and exercise. You're punishing yourself for what you ate, which is not going to be
Yeah.
sustainable. And it's very bad. So for us, I made exercise completely optional. You don't even have to do it. I just
I
encourage
didn't
people.
I didn't do exercise during the program. And it's so funny because I own a gym and the people think that I lost a lot of weight because of the gym, but I just go there, to check on things, but I don't really exercise. Yeah. I think I just started exercising, walking
Yes.
specifically after the program
Right.
when I lost 10 kilos already because, you know, I started changing my relationship with food first, and then I introduced ex and then I started exercising, gradual changes only. That's why um it's sustainable. And I think I've mentioned to you before that the program is not just physical transformation. It created a ripple effect in so many areas of my life. So when I started becoming intentional with food, I became intentional with everything else. I
Yes.
started eliminating other toxic habits, environments, even toxic people.
Yep.
I've started, setting boundaries. And I eventually quit vaping, which I never thought I'd be able to do. I quit vaping, I think, when did I end the program? I think that was December, November.
Yes, because you did
Yeah,
the
around
first,
that
yeah, you
time.
did the first one in the summer last year, and then you ended the second one in near the winter of 2024. So yes, you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I think end of November. And then um December, I started exercising, walking almost every day after work. And then January, that's when I stopped vaping. And
Amazing.
it was, really hard. So yeah, it's like once I proved to myself that I could take control of one area of my life, and that's food, I started taking control of other areas of my life as well.
I love that. I love that. And that's what we try to do is again, a lot of other approaches will thrust you into something very extreme at the beginning. Sometimes they'll make you eat very low calorie or do so much exercise, and you'll see initial results, but again, it's not sustainable. Where the way we try to
Yeah.
approach it is build small habits over time. And
Yes.
I work with you every day, online every day, so that you have that support you need. Because not every day is going to be easy or perfect, but as long as you have that support to keep going, I know when you're consistent and you show up, good things will happen over time. And those skills that you learn, those habits, and that mindset, as you said, it permeates to every other part of your life. That's not even necessarily related to fitness or health, but relationships, business, finances, all that type of stuff. It's all, you
Yeah.
learn those skill sets to in other facets of life, which is amazing. And yeah, just going back to what you were saying also with the traveling, so a lot of people have that misconception with exercise. And then I have a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm going to be going on vacation and traveling, so I don't think I can do it." Then I'm like, "No, this program is meant to be part of your life, not only a small
Yeah.
pocket or window of time where everything is perfect. Life's not about being perfect. So you should learn to do these skills or have these skills during every part of your life. So if you want to travel, you want to go on vacation, you'll be able to do that because again, it's knowledge about learning how to eat, no matter what's happening. So it doesn't have to be perfect conditions. And I think a lot of people don't realize that. And I think again, with the skills and the education that you have in terms of eating, you can do it anywhere in the world now. You know how to
Yeah.
eat for yourself. And even if it's not perfect, when you get back home and under normal conditions, again, you know what to do to just get right back on track. So there's nothing bad about it. It's actually good because you know how to accommodate for all sorts of situations. That's amazing, Jana. So can you tell us about your results again? You said it was about around 20 or how many kilos did you say? Sorry.
I think that 10 kilos.
10 kilos, sorry, 10 kilos.
Yeah, I even lost weight even after the program.
Right.
And I spent so much on clothes because my whole wardrobe changed. I think my size when I started was large to extra large.
Right.
And then November, December, I was in medium size. So I bought a lot of clothes. And then I didn't expect that I would still lose weight. So my medium clothes got, And then and now I'm size small, and sometimes I would fit to XS.
Were you saying you could borrow
Well, it's a
your
good
sister's?
problem. It's a good problem. And now I can borrow my sister's clothes. My sister is 13 years younger than me. She's
Right.
still in high school. So I had a lot of, she has a lot of hand-me-downs. My I think I have dresses from back when I was in college, 10 years ago, that I gave her. And then I found it in her closet. I tried it on again and it fits me.
So funny.
Yeah,
So yeah, you probably have to spend more on clothes than on the program.
that's true. That's true. But it's a good problem.
It's a good problem. Uh,
Yeah, it's a good
any
problem.
so yeah, besides the weight loss, which is great, obviously. What other non-scale victories did you achieve? I know you talked about a lot of the other mindset stuff and habits, but is there anything else that you've noticed that have been a benefit to you outside of the numbers or the scale?
What else? Yeah, aside from the knowledge, the strategies that you can use so you can prepare for socializations, you taught us that. Mm, what else?
How was your family around you? How are they affected and your friends like when they see your changes?
Oh, being healthy is a thing now in our family.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my nephew, my niece, they're exposed to, you know, vegetables. So they're eating more vegetables now. Actually, a big help in the program was the wife of my cousin. Because I don't like to prepare food. So she was so supportive. She was the one, preparing salad for us, for his husband, for me, for the whole family. So yeah, when I was doing the program, we have more salad at home. So yeah. And then when I was into protein, my cousin was also into protein. So I think it only takes one in the family to, to change, and then it's gonna create a ripple
I
effect.
love it. That's what we call it, the positive ripple effect. It's so good, Jana. Thank
The
you so much.
positive ripple effect.
I love it. Um,
Even my acquaintances who saw my transformation, they joined the program. My tita, well, a lot of them. How many girls who joined the
I got it. I
program?
got it here.
A
It's
lot.
12,
Do you
you
have the number?
12, 12 ladies.
What? 12?
12, yes. 12 ladies
Wow.
joined because of you. Yes.
Because they saw the photo, the transformation.
Yes, I think so. That was actually a good segue because I was going to ask you about that. Because you've recommended 12 people to our program. And it's funny because everyone that you've recommended or referred, they've done incredibly well too. And then they've recommended and referred others, right? So again, this positive ripple effect that you have created. My question to you, Jonna, because it seems like you know who would do well, and I'm sure people have asked you. My question to you is, who do you think this program is for, and who would it benefit? Like, can you speak on that person? Because I'm sure before you joined, you talked to Janina, you weren't really sure. You ended up joining, you did it obviously incredibly well, just as we talked about. So if someone else is looking on the sidelines, or maybe one of your friends or family asking you, is this for me, Jana? Like, can I do this? Is this something that would work for me? How would you answer that person?
Well, this program is for someone who tried everything before and still feels stuck. Yeah, and this is perfect for someone who wants to change something in their lives. Like you have to want to change something for this to work. Because if you don't want anything to change, or if you're not open to change, well, this isn't for you really.
Yes.
Yeah, because this program will, it's not just how you eat. not really a diet, but it's a change of lifestyle. It's a mindset shift, and it's a transformation. So it'll help you understand yourself, heal your relationship with food, build habits that will make you proud of who you are becoming. So yeah.
Thank you, Jana. Uh, you've been an amazing and incredible part of our community. I just want to say thank you again, obviously, for all your efforts with your transformation and being such a great student of the game. You made me look good, but it was all you who did the work, right? And also, of course, for introducing me to so many people in the Philippines who, I'm in Canada and you guys trusted me with your journey and they have all done incredibly well. I really, really hope to meet you one day when I go back to the Philippines to celebrate your success. And I want to have a big, mighty transformation party with all the people in the Philippines. So, Jana, I just want to say big thank you again for being here on this call because a lot of people do reach out because of your transformation. And sometimes I think they don't really understand what we do. And having this call, this conversation will be, I think, extremely insightful for them and can help people make an informed decision. So thank you so much again for your time. I really appreciate you.
Thank you, Gil, for helping me transform my life.
Okay, we'll be in touch. Okay,
Bye.
bye. Take care.